Alright guys, today I want to dive deep into few very simple concepts, but they have the power to transform your life inside out. So it took me 30 years to realize this. And I don't want you to go through all this time living a life that is below your true potential. I don't care where you are, what are you doing, what's going on. Let me tell you before we start this content that you have only this moment. And if you don't learn how to be here and now, how to enjoy this very moment, you will always gonna postpone your peace, your joy. You can call it happiness, you can call it success, you can call it whatever you want. So let's imagine I can go back in time and speak to my 18 years old self. What would I say to him? What would I teach him? What would I be so devoted to transfer to him? Which wisdom, which habits, which mindset? In fact, the first things that I want to talk about is building a right mindset, the right mindset. What does that mean? Developing beliefs that are favorable, that favors you and that favors how you see the world. So I've written down something, just to make sure that I say the things that must be said in this video. And they are bullet points, and I will maybe read them so that I can have the chance to dive deep into these very few words. So developing the right mindset, of building good beliefs about yourself and life. Yes. For example, I say, you are capable. You can do anything. Things are easy for you. You are loved. You are healthy. Because if we look at the beliefs that standard conditionings gives us, they're not empowering, they're not good either for us, not for everybody else. So we have to take care of this. We have to feed our minds as we feed our body with good thoughts, good beliefs that are going to help us in our life. Because why do I say this? Because you gotta understand that you are a co-creator in this life with a power bigger than you, but which at the same time it is you. But I don't want to go into that right now. Just in a very practical way, listen to what I'm telling you, because whether you believe in God, whether you believe in something or whatever, these things are going to help you 100%, man. So developing good beliefs. So how can you do this? You can do this by becoming aware and conscious of what your beliefs are. But the fact is that you are still going, if you're 18, I mean, these things that I'm talking about, they are super useful, even more useful if you're younger. if you're even younger, if you're 14, this video could be helpful. If you have a son, when you know, this video could be very helpful for yourself, no matter your age. But still, it's easier if you start to do all these things when you're young, so that you can actually enjoy life fully, and all those phases that will bring you to an adult phase, to whatever it is. Because let me tell you, everybody lives, you know, puberty and their teens and their 20s, but trust me when I say that not a single person, yeah, maybe there are, but you know, the majority is not living them fully, because it's so afraid of making mistakes, of failing, of being judged. It's just conforming, you know, to be approved, to be liked, and all these things. And these are just shrinking our life experience. And I want you to live the fullest life right now, right? And don't think about your past. If you have not lived fully, forgive it, forget it, because right now is the only things that you have, and you can live fully this very moment. All right, you don't need to get back in time to live your 20s or your teens to be fulfilled. You can be fulfilled this very moment. And when you are, the past will not matter. The past doesn't exist right now. The future will not matter. The future doesn't exist right now. Or the only things that matter is right here and right now. Still, practical things to do to get to this point where you can fully enjoy this very moment are, again, building up the right mindset. Right, I've talked about already, I guess, in my video. If not, I will just make another video about it, about how to build a really powerful mindset, powerful thought patterns, habitual thinking, that can really just make our life greater and greater, and more beautiful, and more with us, just with more peace and love, and or whatever you want. Okay. And the next things is learn how to talk. Of course, talking, it's important. So but it all comes down, you know, to beliefs, to trauma, and all those things. Because people like don't talk, or they think they don't talk that much because they're traumatized by the school systems, and by the fact that they are judged, and that they are being assigned, you know, a score, you know, 5 to, you know, 0 to 10. Oh, you are 6, so you are 6. So they associate themselves with also that, and all these things. So school, man, school is not gonna deliver you anything valuable. The media are not gonna broadcast anything valuable. You gotta do the work yourself. All right. Or if you are a parent and you're watching this video, to help your son, you know, really have the best life experience ever, congratulations, you're doing great. I admire you so much. And anyway, nothing, it's impeding you to do the work for yourself right here and right now. All right, because you can actually teach more to your children by being an example. All right. So even though you're starting late, still you have time to do your own work. Okay. So yes, realizing also this is something that I would have liked to know, and that school doesn't matter, your degree doesn't really matter. So what matters are like very basic, fundamental skills and habits that we're gonna talk about in this video. That must become your priority, like knowing how to properly eat, which seems something very, very easy, but you know, the majority of people don't know. Parents feed their children unhealthy foods with bad habits. Why? Because they didn't care about themselves. They didn't get into this work that everyone must do at some level, to come out of all that bad conditioning we have received, you know, to break the generational course that we're carrying on for so long. But if you're watching this video, you're probably that person, that breaker of causes that must end right here and right now. So learn how to properly eat. I'm not gonna talk about how to properly eat in this video, and but just that, you know, because just question yourself, am I really eating right? But mainly, can I eat right consistently, rather than just knowing, yeah, I know that I'm supposed to eat this and this and this, like this and blah blah blah, but you know, just keep eating in the wrong way because your habits are stronger than you. So eating right, moving your body right in the right way, with respect and with progression and with expression. Thinking right, learn how to think right, and this comes back to to developing the right mindset. Thoughts are food, and your thoughts are generated also by what's around you, the input. What are your input? Are you watching the media all the time? They're just making seems the world as a constant war and disaster. Everything is going down, and they make you worry and they make you fearful. Are you gossiping all the time with the people around you? And they're just speaking about worries and all these things. What are you letting in your system? You gotta become aware of this. Because it's the same that going to eat McDonald's every single day. Would you do that? No. So why are you allowing people or media to feed you junk? What was the next one? It was food, was movement, was thought. Eating right, think right, moving your body, and allow yourself to be authentically you right now. What does that mean? It means that despite all the things that you can do in life, that you can become in this life right now, right here and right now, your life is worth living. You don't have to wait until you become a doctor, until you become a coach, until you become this and that, until you achieve that, until you do whatever you want to do, until you travel, until you start traveling more, until you are a father, until you have family, until you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend. You don't have to wait to live life fully. Okay? This is very important. And yes, what I mean by being authentically you is also, you know, to just go deep within and figure out what you wanna do right now, where are you going right now, not because your friends are doing that, or because your parents are pointing to this kind of direction. Just learning, you know, how to listen to ourselves, which is the most important things that we can learn, and nobody teaches us. They don't teach it at school. Our parents don't teach us because they don't do it themselves. The majority of cases, of course, there are parents that have done their work. I'm not saying that like this world is all like this, but you know, I'm talking for those people that didn't have the opportunity to have this kind of parents that have done the work themselves, so they can really guide them. They can really give their children good examples, etc. So you gotta do it by yourself. You gotta give yourself the good example. Okay. Emotion as well. Emotion are a big one. Right? Who has taught us how to handle our emotion? Like, we've treated these any kind of emotion like an alien. We just run away from them, or we just repress them. We never had the chance to fully express them, or to fully understand them, or to just fully see them, observe them without even getting attached and understanding that it's just energy that needs to take its course. These are the things that really matter in life. Mastering your inner state, having a calm mind. So what else we can talk about? Yeah. So the world within you is something that you have to prioritize. All right, everything else is secondary. Relationship, job, studies, and all that things, it's secondary. And we can do this by becoming aware, watching our thoughts, choosing our thoughts, feeling our emotions, accepting ourselves as we are right here and right now. Another things we can talk about, it's just getting rid of that. It comes back to mindset, all those limiting beliefs, and just let yourself express life fully. You could you could even you don't need to finish school or to finish your study to start a business, and actually starting a business, creating something where you can get some money from. It's just it's just helps you, if you do it on an early age, to understand how the world works, and to develop actually those skills that are really gonna help you. All right, they're gonna, like, starting a business, for example. When you're still in school, it's gonna help you how to talk to people, how to understand the human psychology, how to behave. And it's gonna teach you that through practice, man. You know you don't have you have to get rid of the fear of failure. And as soon as you start failing in your life, as much as you fail in your teens and in your 20s, this is gonna make the most out of you. Nonetheless, whatever you're doing, I will repeat, to conclude this video, that you do that things, no matter what, with presence and joy. So choose the things that you actually love, that you actually can do with joy, and trust life that those things will reward you. And even if they don't, the act of doing that, it's the rewards itself for you. But trust me that when you do something with love and consistently, sooner or later you don't even care anymore, but those things will reward you even more. Like now, for example, I'm creating this content Nobody is paying me. Nobody is watching the video that I'm sharing right now. You know, I've uploaded 25 videos already, and I got like a handful of views and subscribers, and no clients from coming from YouTube and all these things. But you know what? I am enjoying right now this. This is allowing me to express myself completely, fully, to be of help to myself, to whatever is gonna watch this video. It's gonna help me improve my communications skills and many things. It's making me realize more and more, because maybe I make mistakes during the video. I'm not talking about, you know, stuttering on my words and all those things, also that, but you know, maybe I watch back a video and I say, all right, but what I said, that is it still true? It's it showing me how I develop my mindset, how my perception of the world change, how something could work uh, in could work now, but eventually in a month it will not work anymore. So it's not about the absolute truth, it's about what works right here, right now, for each and every one of us. It's just so powerful. So develop this attitude. Do the things for yourself, not to get external approval, external validation, and all those things, and eventually the success will come. Nonetheless, to recap, take care of your mindset, take care of the fundamentals, which are thoughts, food, movements, emotions, and communication. Learn how to observe everything. Learn how to enjoy life right here, right now. Don't wait for any particular event in your life. Be yourself. Seek guidance within and also without, like you are doing with this kind of video. But seek, you know, true guidance. Don't let yourself be fooled by false teacher, by people that just want to sell you something, and because they are blind themselves. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next one. As always, peace, love. I believe in you.